This is Capone from Totally Insane, and I'm slapping with slap boxing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yay area stand up.
Slap boxing. Speaking of that, I mean, talk about Dangerous Minds and how that,
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you know about that?
Oh, come
Okay,
on. Yeah, we
okay.
out here. Yeah, Dangerous Minds, man. You know,
Yeah.
talk about that and how, you know, Michelle Pfeiffer, shout out to her, but
Yeah.
talk about the real situation that was
Yeah.
the basis for that story.
The reason for the
That
movie, right?
Yeah.
What happened was when I went to Carmine High School. Carmine is in a city called it's on the borderline of San Carlos and Belmont, which is like a predominantly white city. You know what I'm saying? It's like a high end motherfuckers out there that live there got money. You know what I'm saying? And East Palo Alto at the time was divided into into not school districts, but each set in East Palo Alto had a different. They went to a different high school. They had their own high school classified to an area where you lived at. Like for instance, I'm gonna give you an example: the Mid and the G, which is Midtown, where I'm from, and the Gardens, for some reason was designated to Carmine, but the Village was designated to Woodside. But Menlo Park, where Chunk and them was from, they was designated to Menlo Atherton.
Yeah.
So they divided the city up in high schools. The high school I went to was Carmine, of course. So our English teacher was Miss Johnson. She's like a younger white lady. She had just got out the Navy and shit, like a couple years, became a teacher. And she was a real cool teacher, you know what I'm saying? The students got along with her real well. But before she came to work at Carmine, well, no, maybe while she was working at Carmine, she wrote a book called My Posse Don't Do Homework. Yeah, that was right. She was working there because the students or the characters in the book were based on students from East Palo Alto that got bussed out from East Palo Alto to Carmine to a predominantly white high school, and they was learning how to get along, how to interact with white kids, and the white kids on the other hand was trying to learn how to interact with, you know, saying dudes from the inner city, from the hood or whatever. She put the book out. I guess the book did well, and a few years later, the movies came calling, and they made a movie about it called Dangerous Minds. And if you watch the movie, in the beginning of the movie, in the opening scenes, it shows the school, and then it shows school buses pulling up. If you look on the side of the school bus, if you pause and look on the side of the school bus says Palo Alto Unified School District. You feel what I'm saying? But Carmine is in San Carlos, Belmont. So that goes to show you that they was busing us from East Palo Alto to Belmont. But Miss Johnson was real nice. The students got along with her. She was so cool. She used to come to the hood to East Palo Alto and to come to your house and check on you and talk to your mom and, you know what I'm saying, get to know your family and shit. She was one of them type of ladies, you know what I'm saying? She was real with it. And a lot of students had a lot of love and respect for her. And a lot of the teachers up there started hating on her, man. They were trying to get her fired and shit. It was just one particular teacher used to hate her, man. I don't know what the problem was, but they were trying to get her fired. But the students would stand up for her, like, nah, fuck that. Miss Johnson, the best teacher y'all got in this motherfucker.
Facts.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Johnson. You know, I haven't talked to her in years, but shout out to Miss Johnson, Luann Johnson.
That'd be dope if we can make that.
Yeah. Get her on slap boxing. That'll be.
And
cool.
then
I don't know how to get to her. I haven't talked to her in decades. I don't know.
Social media.
I'm gonna try to find her, man, and then maybe we can bring her on, and you can come back and then, you know what I'm saying, have another conversation.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
Luann Johnson.
Yeah. Luann Johnson.
Luann, like Luann.
Louanne, I believe.
Okay.
John.
Yeah. But yeah,
cool.
man, that'll be dope.
Yeah. But she was real nice. She was cared about the students. I learned a lot from her and shit. And like I say, nigga, I dropped out. Nigga, I got kicked out. And after I got kicked out, nigga, she came to my house, talked to my mom, trying to get a nigga back in school and all kind of shit. So shout out to Miss Johnson.
So when you say she cared about students, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times now, you know, in modern, because we're both educators, you know what I'm saying, by day. What would a student who was getting bussed in from East Palo Alto to Carmine, what would define like we defined it slap earlier, what would define a teacher that cared for its student? You know what I'm saying? So that anybody that's listening will be able to say, okay, I understand what care should look like.
Well, for one, the bravery she had to come to East Palo Alto, one white lady by herself, and park and walk up. And that's nigga that take balls within itself.
Yeah.
So in my mind, me and my brother, because me and my brother went to the same high school at the same time, we both were thinking either this bitch is crazy or this bitch really care about a nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real. And the coach was that even my homies that didn't go to that school and the homies that hung around in the neighborhood that, you know, my house used to be the block, which used to be the spot. When she used to come, the homies respected her, you know what I'm saying? Didn't fuck with her, didn't, you know, hey, Miss Johnson, how you doing? Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was like a respect thing.
So she came
like
to Alberni Boulevard, huh?
Hell yeah. Out 10, 16, man, knocked on the door. Hey, it was funny, to be honest with you, it was funny. She didn't knock on the door. My homeboy knocked on the door because we had bars around our house. You know what I'm saying? We had bars around our house. So my homie knocked on the door. So when I answered the door, my homie said, hey, there's some white lady out here looking for y'all. I said, nigga, a white lady?
Yeah.
Down there's Miss John. She's sitting there talking. Niggas out there shooting dice and shit. She's sitting there talking to one nigga drinking a 40, the other nigga sitting there shooting dice.
That's care like a mother.
Oh, really? Like just chopping it up. I'm like, this bitch is crazy for real.
If you wanna play to win, come slap with us. Dope prizes every spin. Come slap with us. Cash app a couple dollars. Come slap with us. And if you wanna slap harder, come slap with us.